Hey friends, followers, movie buffs alike. It is Tuesday again, which means it's time for another episode of Let's Discuss Tuesday. Now, this week I want to revisit a personal favorite of mine when it comes to movies. And that film is Ghostbusters, which is so much more than a film. It is a pop culture phenomenon. Ghostbusters came out in the 80s. It was with Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis. The list goes on and on. It was directed by Ivan Reitman. And basically, it's three parapsychologists who lose their funding through their university. And they end up creating their own company where they explore paranormal events and bust ghosts. And you are introduced to a great amount of ghosts in this. You have Slimer, you have the Marshmallow Man, Gozer, and it has some great quotes. There's one by Peter Venkman that's my favorite, and I'm gonna say a different word than the bad word in it, but let's show this prehistoric witch how we do things downtown. Just, you get the idea. But the soundtrack is amazing. It's from the 80s. Everything from the 80s had great music. This was no different. But the thing with Ghostbusters is it blew up. Not only was it a great, dark comedy, it blew up into something so much more bigger. Nowadays, we have at least 4 or 5 Ghostbuster films. We have video games. We have the classic cartoon from the 90s. I still think they do different Ghostbuster cartoons. I haven't looked in a long time. But you have the cartoons, you have the movies, you have the video games, the merchandise. I have several Ghostbuster hoodies. I have a bunch of Funko Pops. Ghostbusters blew up into something big. And it still dominates the pop culture scene. And I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon. So, a great classic film that developed into a big pop culture movement. And that is this week's Let's Discuss. You have a good one. Bye.